Hey guys, it's Laurie. I know it's been a while since I've done any kind of haul video. I thought I would go ahead and share with you Yankee's new fall lineup. I know that by this time, many of us have already smelled these things. But just in case you haven't, if you're like me and don't live by a Yankee store, and you're looking for like all of the information that you can get about their fragrances, then maybe this will help you. So I did pick up all 5 of the new scents in some form or another. And in general, I have to say I think I'm with the majority on this, and I'm pretty disappointed in the fragrances that they have to offer because they just seem so uninspired, and there's no pumpkin scent in this. Like, I kind of feel like for fall you always need a new pumpkin scent. A new apple scent and a new pumpkin scent. That's pretty much a staple for fall. But yeah, there's no pumpkin. Now, I know there's going to be some new scents in the Pure Radiance line. I've heard that there's one called Autumn Air that's coming. That's supposed to smell like Bath & Body Works Radiant Red Maple, which I am so excited about. I cannot wait until I can get my hands on that. I think there's another one called Vanilla Cardamom, which to me sounds like it might be similar to like the Alpine Chalet, because to me that was very much like a cardamom kind of scent, like a chai tea with cardamom in it. So I don't know how similar that's going to be to that. And then usually they do, I don't know, is it like maybe 3 or 4? So there might be some other ones. Maybe we'll see a new pumpkin scent in that line. So we'll see. It's still very early, so who knows what else is coming. But for now, we're going to talk about the 5 scents in their main lineup. And I do have to say one thing, and people are probably going to hate me for this, but the new labels have definitely grown on me to the point where I kind of like them. I've just been seeing photos of them, and I find that they have a more elegant look to them. I know some people say they look like they're cheap outlet style candles, but to me they're, especially like in the Tumblr form, like if you look, for example, at Crisp Fall Night, I just think that the look of this it's very sleek, it's modern, which is kind of what I like. I like a modern look on things. And I don't know, it's kind of doing something for me. So yeah, sorry if, you hate to hear that, but I don't know, that's just what it is. Maybe it's just me really accepting the fact that, there's change and we can't do anything about it. But I don't know, let me know what you think. I haven't been hearing as much like grumbling about the new labels as I used to, so I don't know if people are getting used to them or they are just done with, complaining about them, or maybe everybody still hates them and I'm out of the loop. But yeah, I like this. I like the look of Crisp Fall Night. I think that this is a beautiful candle. Same with like, I think even Caramel Apple Cake looks nice. I've seen pictures of, some of the redone labels, and I was kind of pleasantly surprised how much I like them. So anyway, okay, so enough of that. Sorry, I need to get on to talking about these fragrances. All right, so the first thing that I had picked up in them were the small jars. I did it was the buy one get two free sale that they were having at the end of the semi-annual sale. I did pick up another one, saltwater taffy, but I don't feel like I need to show you guys any of that because that we're all familiar with that. Yeah, I picked up the small ones because I wanted to give them a try, and this was at the time when like the tarts weren't out, milk cups weren't out. This was the only way that you could get them. And okay, so where to start? I guess I'll start here with Autumn Gathering. This scent, I love like the color of this and the concept, the pretty like yellow with this kind of gray blue. The scent is weird to me. I don't particularly care for it. I feel like I get a slight, very, very slight cologne scent with like almost like a grassy note. I think like the top notes in this are supposed to be apple and maybe there's some pear. I don't know. I mean, it's very like, this is very conceptual. It's just not grabbing me, and I don't feel like this is a good representation of fall. So, I don't know, maybe is there like a little bit of a woodiness in there? Maybe a tiny bit. So yeah, as you can see, like I did not end up picking up a larger size in this one. Oh, also I did end up getting it in the milk cup. So I haven't tried this yet, but I don't know. I'm just not expecting that I'm going to like that one very much. So at this point, I don't plan on getting a larger size candle in that one. Okay, Autumn Bouquet. This one is the online exclusive. And it's kind of, so I know it's supposed to have cinnamon and patchouli and I guess some florals, although I can't think of what they are offhand. Is it, one of them has rose in it, I think. Maybe it's Autumn Gathering. But yeah, this is definitely a floral scent with like a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of patchouli. It's fine. I like it better than Autumn Gathering. I did end up getting a tart in it. The milk cup is not available in this scent. And so I melted the tart last weekend, and it's a nice scent. It's a little bit masculine. I definitely get like a cinnamon note in it, like a, not like a bakery cinnamon, but more like a potpourri kind of cinnamon. I like Hobby Lobby. It's a cozy scent. It's comforting. I did enjoy it while it was burning. I don't think that I would get a larger size candle in this though, just because I don't like it enough to have that big of a size. And I also am dubious about how the candle would throw, because this was like a medium. I would put this at maybe like a 6 as far as the throw went. But yeah, it's fine. I recommend pick up a few of the wax melts in this if you're curious about this scent. I do have a couple more. I'm glad that I have them. I think that I'll enjoy them while I have them, but yeah, I'm not super excited about Autumn Bouquet. Yeah, I smell a little bit of a woods kind of scent in that one as well. Okay, then we have Candied Pecans. And this is probably, I don't know that I want to say my biggest disappointment, but it's one of these scents where every time I smell it, I get something different from it. Sometimes I smell something, there's like a certain kind of cinnamon blend that I don't like. If you've smelled Woodwick's Biscotti scent, I get something similar to that. I cannot stand that scent. This doesn't seem to be as bad, because I do get maybe a little bit of the caramel in this. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. I did end up picking up the large tumbler in it, just because, you know, I'm a foodie girl, and I basically have to get all of Yankee's foodie type scents. So, but yeah, I think this label is fairly pretty as well. I did also get the milk cup in it, and I got 2 of them, and both of them arrived. Now, I've already melted this one. Both of them arrived with the wax, it was obvious it had melted, and like it was turned on its side, and all the wax had melted into like a thick section right here, and there was like just a little thin section here. I don't know how much of the scent burned off of this in transit, but basically when I melted this in my centerpiece, I got nothing from it. So, which I've been hearing so many people say that about this scent, that it's nothing. Oh, and I did want to say too that another weird thing about this is I do get like what seems to be a little bit of a perfumey kind of note from this. Like, it's not straight up bakery. So I don't know. I did place another order. I did the 40% off coupon. It was 30% off a purchase under 75 and 40% off over 75. And I did get the regular wax melt in this, so I can melt that and see if that does any better. But yeah, that one's a little bit disappointing, or actually more than just a little bit. Caramel apple cake. This one, again, like Candied Pecans, I almost find that there's something a little bit perfumey or soapy about this. It doesn't smell like a purely bakery scent. And it's not what I would consider a true like caramel apple cake scent either. I mean, I get some like bakery apple. It's more I almost get like a nutty note to this. Like if you called this apple walnut cake, I think that would be a better name for this. Or just even apple walnut. I don't know about the whole cake thing. I did get the 2-wick tumbler, which I just started burning right before I started this video, and I do have the milk cup in it, and this milk cup is pretty good. It's got a decent throw to it. Although, well, what do I want to say that it was? I would say I might put it like a 7. And it smelled good. I did enjoy the smell of it when it was melting, so. But yeah, if you're looking for like caramel apple, I can't say that I would recommend trying this one. You know, and I'm surprised because years ago Yankee had a swirl candle that they did that was called Caramel Apple, and it was a blend of their Macintosh and vanilla caramel. And that smells like the truest caramel apple scent I've ever smelled. And they could have easily have done something similar with this, you know, and it probably would have been more enjoyable for people. But yeah, if you can get over the fact that it doesn't really smell like a caramel apple cake, then you might be able to enjoy this. And I also meant to say, I forgot, Candied Pecans. You know, I don't know if you guys like have any of those kiosks or whatever in the mall where you are that do the roasted pecans with the sugar on them. Like we have one place that's I think it's mostly around the holidays that they're in the mall. But yeah, they'll do those candied pecans, and the smell is just so incredible. You know, so like calling this candied pecans, you have a lot to live up to if you're going to do that. And this just doesn't. This is nowhere near the level of intensity and deliciousness that, you know, that this should be. So, all right. Oh, I guess I'll talk about this one next. I only have a melt cup in this because it's one that, I don't know, it just strikes me as not being very fall. Also, I'm more particular about my fruit scents than I am about my bakery scents. So this is honey clementine, and it does smell pretty good, I will say. I don't know if I'll want to get a candle in this, but I could see myself maybe picking up a few more of these melt cups if they have a decent throw. Oh yeah, look at the wax here. That's how it arrived to me. But yeah, this is very much like a sweet, kind of a sweet orange scent. I don't know that I would say it's really clementine per se. Maybe, to me, it's a little bit too tart to be clementine. But maybe it is. I don't know. Somebody correct me if, you know clementines better than I do. But it is nice. I do enjoy it. It's, refreshing, uplifting. It would have been nice had they put a tiny bit of spice in this to kind of tie it in a little bit better with fall. But I guess, this is for those who want something that's not spicy. This is for you fruit lovers out there. But yeah, it's nice. I do like the scent of this. So I'm excited to melt that and see how that does. And then finally, we have Crisp Fall Night, which I did get in the 2-wick tumbler and the melt cup as well. And I have to say that I did really get the 2-wick tumbler just because I love the look of this. I'm not a huge fan of this scent at all. To me, this smells like if you had a glass of water and you took a couple of drops of cologne. What kind of cologne? Like, not like a mahogany teakwood kind of cologne, more, I don't know if I would say peppery. It's more peppery than that. Yeah, kind of just a very generic cologne scent. Like if you took a couple of drops of that and you put it in the water and you stirred it up. It just smells like a super watered down cologne. Nothing exciting about this at all to me. Anyway, so I don't know. Maybe I haven't tried it yet. I haven't used the melt cup. So maybe it will change my mind once I do that. But I don't know. We'll see. I really have to be in the right type of mood to melt this kind of scent or to smell this kind of scent anyway. So, but yeah, so that's the new fall lineup, and I don't know if I had to rate them as far as my favorite to least favorite. What would I do? I might put the caramel apple cake first. Then I might go with, it would probably be a toss-up between the Honey Clementine and Autumn Bouquet. Pure scent alone, I'd probably put Candied Apple, Candied Pecans next. Then I would probably even put Crisp Fall Night before Autumn Gathering. Autumn Gathering is not so far doing it for me for the scent. It's like even more unappealing than Crisp Fall Night is. So, yeah, so that's kind of how I feel about that. So I hope that this helped you guys. If you have any questions, you know, of course, let me know. And yeah, I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.